where I'm Deuteronomy 28. And you know the Bible speaks of our curses. The Bible speaks of what happened to us. You know the Bible speaks on the slavery. Yeah. And that we were go across the water on slave ships. Did you know that? Yeah. Well, if you knew that the Bible said that, you know they was talking about the chosen people in there. He was talking to African people. Right. But see, so you can't be an African and be the chosen people. Because they wasn't the chosen. Okay? The Hebrews were chosen people. Alright? Let's go to it. Let's go to it. Get Deuteronomy 7:6 first. Let's show them how we're the chosen people without doubt. And he's talking about a certain people. He's not talking about everybody. It's very important to understand exactly what he's talking about. Listen to this.
Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Hear that? Above all people that's on the face of the earth, right? Is that it with all that? Above all people that's on the face of the earth. Grab Amos 3:1. Listen. This is why, like I said, one thing is this right here. For a long time we've been lied to. We've been lied to. Only way to get truth now, well, a lot of times people forget is this right here. The Bible lets you know that it's going to come a period of time and you're going to start using young men to start bringing understanding through. Because for a long time there has been a lot of misunderstanding. So we're supposed to grab wisdom from the older people. And he brings the new knowledge through the new younger people. That's how it is, because we can't fix the old problem the same old way. You know what I mean? It's getting worse out here. It ain't got better. We done went from Martin Luther King and went down here. Alright? Pretty sure what the Bible says. Read that Amos 3:1-3. Listen.
Amos chapter 3 verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against thee, O children of Israel.
So he spoke a word against us. Go ahead.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known.
Say that again.
You only have I known.
I knew everybody.
You only have I known. You only have I known.
About the Russians.
You only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Of all the families of the earth, what?
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
So he said he's going to punish us for our iniquities, for what we did. Only way we can get these punishments and what we did is in the curses, which is Deuteronomy chapter 28. Okay? Through these curses, we found ourselves exactly what we are in today. He said he put a curse on us that would last forever. Okay? We're going to read through a couple of these curses for you, so you have an understanding what we didn't get, okay? Go to Deuteronomy, read 28 and verse 1 first. Exactly.
Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So this is what he wants to do. He wants to set us above high, above all the nations of the earth. This was his original idea. But of course, he just said what he gonna punish us for our iniquities. So we obviously didn't get the blessings, right? So let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Read that.
Hey, Steve.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
And this is what we got, the curses.
And so you're saying we live in that right today?
We're living it today. Until Christ returns. Let's find out what some of them are though. Listen to this.
What you just said. So all I have, we living through life, we just curse.
Yeah, don't it seem like it?
Because
400 years, right? 400 years, we got anything to show for it?
You see a lot of things wrong and out of order and out of pocket and whatnot, but I mean, you saying I'm supposed to go through life saying I'm cursed.
No, see what you understand is this right here. When he's talking about curse, he's talking about us as a nation of people. See, we have individual successes, but we're not talking individual-wise. We're talking about a nation of people. See, one person ain't gonna help out us as a nation. See, they didn't bring one person up here and put them in slavery. They brought a whole nation of people over here and put them in slavery. So this is what we're looking at. We're looking at it in this aspect. It's the aspect of what he just said, how he put us above all nations. So we gotta look at how we're doing as a nation of people, not individually. Okay? That's what we're looking at. Let's look around. Let's go to every major ghetto city in here. Who lives in them? Who makes up the populace in prison? Right? Don't that same kind of curse to you? Who ranks the highest in every disease? Who have the highest in high cholesterol, high sugar, diabetes? Us, right? Same curse to me. Let's go. Read 28 and 28. Yep.
Deuteronomy 28 and 28. The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
With what?
With madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
He said the Lord will smite you with madness, blindness, and astonishment of heart. What's the first thing they say about black people? Why y'all always so what? Mad. Why y'all always so mad? You know why? Because we ain't got nothing to show for it. We've been here for 500 years, ain't got nothing to show for it. Madness, blindness, meaning that you cannot see past your current situation. Right. You don't know how to fix it. All right, you don't know how to fix it. You in it and can't fix it. Yeah. Blindness and what else? Astonishment of heart, right? You can't believe you in this condition. Yeah. I woke up one day and I was living in the hood. We was not born with silver spoons in our mouth, okay? You gotta understand, people forget the importance of this. So you see, the cotton that we pick, we're not making money off of. But the banks that's owned around the world is built off from the cotton we pick. That's how serious that is. That they're still making a profit off the cotton we picked in. Keep reading, listen.
Thou shalt betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
What else?
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof.
So he says you're going to betroth a wife, but another man going to lie with her. When we know that happened? Slavery, right? When the master would come in and sleep with a man's wife. Matter of fact, our women at that point in time, if you didn't notice, our women was called bed wenches. They were meant to keep the master's bed warm, okay? Because his wife wouldn't sleep with him, except for reprocreation. Other than that, they were called on women bed wenches. Not just the master would sleep with your wife, but another slave would sleep with your wife. If me and his brother was working on the field, and I had a wife, and they felt he was bigger and stronger than me, you know what I mean? They would have took him and mated him with my wife, so I got a good, strong